Hello, this is Matthew Armstrong.
And I'm Victoria Whitehead, and welcome to day 47 of 100 Day Juice Feast.
Alright, so today I'd just like to share some of the changes that I've been making with my juices. I basically phased out the melons, the watermelons, the yellow melons, phased out the grapefruits, and phased out oranges as well. Not grapefruits, pineapples. For some reason I get grapefruits and pineapples mixed up in my head. Pineapples. Phased out those, and so instead I'm having more greens, more cucumbers, and also started adding in some avocados. So I've been blending up the avocados, making the juice drink, and then pouring some of the juice in with the avocado, and then juicing that up or blending it all up together, and it's been nice. I've also been putting some Celtic Ocean sea salt in it, and also a little bit of pepper, a little bit of chili as well, and it's been tasting really good. So I'm enjoying the transition onto the more of the vegetables and more of the greens and less of the sweet sugary fruits. And you've been enjoying. Tori's still been enjoying the fruits. Yeah. A lot of fruit. So another thing I wanted to share was about exercise today, because it's a kind of like a misconception that a lot of people have about losing weight, and that they don't need to exercise. And then there's so many things out there. Some people say it's actually better not to exercise when you want to lose weight, because then when you exercise you're burning more calories and it makes you more hungry and you want to eat more. Well, that's just a lot of rubbish. And one of the biggest misconceptions is people want to lose weight but they don't want to do any exercise, or only do aerobic exercise. And what I believe, and the results that I've seen with myself and clients, is what's crucially important is to do intense resistance type exercise. Exercise where you're actually really working your muscles intensely, because that is going to burn more fat than any other type of exercise. Aerobic or anything. It's going to burn more fat than any pill you're going to pop, any diuretic or whatever it is, any super duper thing that you can get these days. Is just doing intense resistance type training. And what it will also do is shape your body and tone your body. You won't become muscle bound, ladies. This is ladies think I don't want to lift weights or do anything resistance because I don't want to build muscle or become muscle bound. Very, very hard to do. Ask any female bodybuilder. They've tried for years and years and years to get muscle bound, and it's very, very difficult. So really, what's happening when you're losing weight and you're not doing any sort of exercise, especially resistance type training, where you're building muscle at the same time, all you're doing is making a smaller version of yourself, and you're not going to get into it. You're not going to get into a nice shape, really. You'll lose weight, you'll get skinnier maybe, but you're not actually going to get into a nice toned looking shape unless you're actually doing intense resistance type exercise, whether that's body weight exercise where you're doing push-ups and things, or whether it's some sort of load bearing exercise, training weights in the gym, or doing hill sprints for your legs, things like that. That's what's really important, and that's where you'll see massive results, great results, without just changing the diet or just going on a some sort of cleanse or something. Add in the exercise, add in intense exercise, resistance exercise, and then you'll see really good results, and you'll start getting in the shape that you really want to get in. Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's go and do our yoga for today. Check it out. So the second posture in the series of 4, particularly for spine health, is the opposite movement to what we did yesterday. We're just going the opposite way. So this is what is known as the wheel or the crab, and basically lying down. So we lie down, bring our heels in, which raises our hips up slightly, then take our hands, and you're bringing your fingers in, pointing towards you, placing the palms on the mat, lifting the hips up, and then after a good breathe in, breathe out, and push up. come down under control. And then for this one, just to relieve the pressure that's on the lower spine, bring your knees up to your chest, bring your head up, like so. And what you can do after this one is do the one that you did yesterday, where you roll back and put your feet over, just to balance out the posture. And then coming up. Okay, so with that one, that could be a little bit advanced, so just take it easy with it. First of all, just get your hips off the ground, and then going up and holding yourself, and then pushing up higher. But keep going with it, and you'll get it. Okay, so as always, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for sharing the videos. It really means a lot, because we are putting this information out, absolutely for free, and it is very valuable information, at that life-saving information. So we don't have a donation link or anything like that, but just what we do ask is if you would please just share the love, share the videos, click the thumbs up button, and write a comment, and just help get the word out, get the ripple effect going of great health, amazing well-being. That's what we're all about, and just sharing love. Okay, my name is Matthew Armstrong.
And I'm Victoria Whitehead.
Take care.